All right. Well, hopefully I have come back. I'm a complete moron, which, again, if you've been here for a while, you know that. I was streaming from my cell phone hotspot, not from my wired connection. Not that my wired connection is great, but generally it's better than my cell phone. And didn't even realize it until I lost connection and then went to figure out what's going on and saw that. So, yeah, actually pretty impressed I was able to do that as long as I was on my cell phone. So I was so focused on getting the mouse set up this time to be able to do that that I neglected to make sure that my internet was hooked up. One of these days, I'm going to get this right. It's just going to work every time. I'm going to sit down. Internet works, computer works. I'm there. It's just, plug and play. But today was not that day. So I restarted the stream, so hopefully it's back working. Unfortunately, because of the way this game works, it's this like DOS shell. I can't actually get to my desktop while I'm playing the game, so I can't check it at the same time. So it's pretty much an all or nothing situation. So I started the game back. We shall see if SomeKey is able to chime in a little bit to let me know if it's actually working again or not. So if you are there, SomeKey, please let me know if you're able to see me again or hear me again, or if it's working. So this is kind of scary. I kind of assumed this would be like a little dead end. But so now I don't know like how far this is. So now I'm wondering if I should go back up to where I was and see if that is a little shallow area. Yeah, because this seems like maybe this is the way. And I do not want to have to bring my person all the way down there every time. That seems like it would be excessive. Huh. Okay, well. So does this make like a big, nope, it is sectioned off. I know I'm about to run into something and, oh, hey there's SomeKey. Yes, thank you so much for letting me know. I started talking before I knew I was back. I was streaming that from my cell phone hotspot. Just forgot to plug the internet into my computer. I'm an idiot. So hopefully the stream was okay, considering. All right, so, okay. So this seems like a lot. So, yeah, I'm going to go back up to here now, because I kind of assumed that this way would lead further into the dungeon, and I've been kind of avoiding bringing my people down, but now I'm thinking that maybe there's not even nothing here. Maybe one of this is literally just a little corner here, and I didn't notice that. Oh, no. Oh, no, hello. No, that's not where you're supposed to be going. That is not where I told you to go. Oh, that is hilarious. Yes, that whole time I thought that was a little opening there, and it was literally just a little corner alcove. Oh, so dumb sometimes. All right, well, let's bring everybody down. Alrighty. Sounds like it's storming outside, something fierce right now. I don't know if the microphone can pick that up, but it's not like thunder and lightning, but it's just the rain seems to be coming down quite vigorously. Okay, well, this definitely should speed up part of this then. All right, so I'll once again line everybody up. And then once I have my wall, I'll start exploring again. It is really coming down now. It's actually not been too bad. It's like supposed to be the high of the 60s the next couple of days, like low 60s, but rainy and overcast and stuff. But still better than 4 feet of snow, at least in my opinion. All right, so let's try this again now. We'll start by going this way. I'll circle around to see if I can figure out where that is coming out at. One of the things I do at the school I work at is in the mornings, I kind of stand by the door and just let students in. I have it's a magnetized key card situation. And it got really cold there for a couple of days where I was like kind of regretting that decision because it's not like that's my job. It's just something I kind of do. And today wasn't so bad. A little bit rainy, but the weather was fine. Yeah, there were a couple of days where every couple of minutes I'd just go inside and try to warm up for a minute. And now it's starting to thunder. I don't know if the microphone's picking it up or not, but it's like really storming now. Which I like storms. Like I'm one of those people that just absolutely loves a good thunderstorm. Though it's gotten a little bit weird now that I have kids. That like if we're at home and there's like a really powerful storm coming in, I'm doing the whole, do we need to go to the base? Oh no. Oh, hold on. Stop. Stop. What's going on? That's not what I want to do. Why are you not listening to me? Ooh, that was frightening. That's not what was supposed to happen. And then I did a terrible job of controlling my people. Hey, Sappy. Yep, Sappy. Yeah, this is Michael Plays the Classics, where I replay some video games I played as a kid that I really liked. I don't claim to be good at them. I just liked them. And I decided to break out the original Warcraft. So I've been playing this every day right around this time, Monday through Friday. Currently on level 4. This is my first time going through this level on this, program. But happy to have you here for a few minutes. Oh, is the audio not even coming through? There should be audio. The way this runs on like a DOS shell on my Mac, I can't, I don't have access to OBS like I normally would, so I can't easily see those controls. But I think in other days, I was actually having the audio come through. But there's just a lot of, okay, yes, sir, ready. That's all you're really missing. This was maybe the start of a lot of very poor financial decisions I made in my life. I was in college when this game came out, and I bought a computer for this game. I went into debt. I got a credit card at it. I think it was an H.H. Gregg or Circuit City. And I bought a computer just so that I could play this game. I tried to convince my parents that I needed it for school. I got my own credit card, so I paid for it anyways. But I don't know. I'm sure that computer was like $1,000 at the time. I probably ended up paying $4,000 for it when it was all said and done, because it was like a 22% interest credit card. And I, of course, made minimum payments because I'm an idiot. Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't even have any idea where the manual for this would be. Again, that would have been so long ago for me. I kind of like the second one better. I mean, obviously it's, an improvement. I don't think that's a stretch to say. But what might be a little bit funny is I've actually never played World of Warcraft, like not even one time that I can remember ever. But I've played through this game so many times, and then the second one so many times. Oh my gosh, I love this game. And it's still a lot of fun. Like, I'm really enjoying it. Oh, my first ever game, I think I played like War on the original Atari 2600 or something, but as far as like computer games, actually I think King's Quest might be the first computer game I played. Also I had I had like a really old, it was like an Olympic challenge game sort of thing. It was like basically like a little person would run across the screen, you'd hit the space bar, and then they would start to like sort of shadow move, and then you hit it again and they would jump, and you do like a far jump. And then there was so a whole bunch of those types of games I played on because I had a computer before the one I bought myself, but there was one I got. It was like one of the first people I ever knew to actually have a computer. It was a Tandy 1000 IBM clone situation, but it wouldn't play this game. Like, it didn't have anywhere near the capacity. So to get a computer that actually would play games like this, I had to buy one. Again, I think it was Circuit City, if I remember correctly. But King's Quest was a big one on that one. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I remember I played just so much Warcraft, and then Heroes Quest, but I can't think of any other games that I played. Heroes of Might and Magic, but that was a couple years later. I don't think if I remember correctly, I played that one. I worked at the library at the school I went to, EKU in Richmond, Kentucky, and I was there at the circulation desk when we kind of got computerized, and I bought Heroes of Might and Magic and put on that computer. So while I was at work, I was playing the game. Yep, your tax dollars at work. I recently saw there's a Heroes of Might and Magic 3 board game that came out. And it's kind of got me interested to maybe get Heroes of Might and Magic on this. I play on, it's GOG, something of the Galaxy. I don't even know what it stands for. And that's how I'm playing these, and to see if the Heroes of Might and Magic game is worth revisiting. Because I have very fond memories of playing it, but I don't really remember much about it. All right, we're going to try to move everybody up again. Oh yeah, Doom. That's another one that I don't know that I ever really played that. I'm sure I did at some point, but I don't. It wasn't a game I played a lot or was like really into or anything. So I don't have a lot of memories or fondness for it. Yeah, I also was kind of like Heroes of Might and Magic board game was. It's like a deck builder, but also a tile placement, and so I'm not sure how I feel about it. If I had disposable income, I probably would have backed that Kickstarter, but I do not currently, so I did not. But I am interested in revisiting the computer game. I also remember Zork. That was a big game I played a lot as a kid. But I think that was probably again on that first computer that I had, not the one that could play graphic intense games. You know, the old you see a goblin, what do you do type of thing. Yeah, Doom and Wolfenstein both just for whatever reason, and not claiming any moral high ground, but just for whatever reason, I just never got into them like I did some of the other games. Also in college, I was into Sega Genesis. Like oh my God, I loved my Sega Genesis. And I had a game called Eternal Champions. It was sort of like a Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat also ran, but I actually enjoyed it a lot more than either of those. And oh my God, I probably have more hours in Eternal Champions than I do my major. Like that's how much we played that game. It was kind of ridiculous, but fun. So there's not a whole lot of the map left, so I've got to be getting close to the end here. And again, I kind of remember this board a little bit. Oh, yep, there we go. Run away, run away. Here we go. Alrighty. We've done pretty well so far, I think. Again, managing to get this far without losing anyone. But I don't want to get cocky just yet. So I'm afraid if I go out there and, if I get like 3 or 4 of these ogres at one time, I'm not going to be able to take them out before I lose somebody. Oh, there we go. There's another one. See, I was thinking about moving people up again, but if they're coming out this fast, I don't need to worry about it. Yeah, Hexen, I don't even know what that is. Ogier. All right, one more time. Let's go. Here we go. Whoops. Oh. I'd like to get a better look at this before I get too far in there. Oh, that sounds really cool. I'm going to have to look into that then. I've played the original Final Fantasy game. I mean, I'm a big hardcore RPG nut anyways. I mean, obviously RPG Academy is in my account. I mostly podcast about role-playing games. So anything fantasy flavored is going to be in my wheelhouse. But like the original Final Fantasy is absolutely one of my favorite games. I've played through it so many times I've lost count. So anything fantasy flavored is going to be something I'm least interested in. So I might have to check that out. I'm sure there's a way to emulate it or play it today. Hopefully somebody out there probably has done that. I got you. Ready. So let's see here. Looks like we don't have a whole lot left here. Oh, okay. I'm absolutely happy to pay for a game if it's something I can pay. I have a lot of old like ROM files for the Nintendo and Super Nintendo for things that just like play for fun. But anything I would stream, I would find a way to purchase. But yeah, I might try Hexen. And if it's as cool as it sounds like it will be, then it might be something I would stream in the future. Though it doesn't quite fit the prompt because generally I play games I've played before. But that could be a fun change of pace. All right, after this ogre, I think I'll move everyone up here because there's can't be too much left, he says, and quickly regrets it. All right, so let's see. Let's move these fellas here. And you there. And then move you fellas here. And you here. And then you three here. Alrighty. Give you a little healing there. Totally understandable. I don't know. I mean, co-op is like one of my favorite style of games to play, but not necessarily computer games as much as like social games. If I'm playing a computer game, I almost always play solo. I'm sure there's some reason why I am the way I am, but even like, on the couch co-op stuff, I've just always rather play solo than with somebody. But you give me a board game or a card game, I'll play co-op all day. I did recently repurchase through Xbox Live the Baldur's Gate game. I think they came out with like a remastered game. And that's one I played a crap ton out of co-op. Actually with the wife, which is weird because she doesn't really play a lot of games like that. But that's one, for whatever reason, that she just got into. And I remember this was like pre-kids. We just got married. Had moved away and, both started our careers and didn't really know anybody. And I'd bought an Xbox, I don't know, one at the time, or not one, you know what I mean? Like the original Xbox. I don't even think 360. And we played a ton of Baldur's Gate. When it comes to general role-playing games, if any sort of caster is able, that's the classes that I tend to gravitate to most. Alrighty. I mean, looking at my map, there can't be much left to this one. Doesn't mean there's not a lot of enemies, but they've got to be getting close. Nope, there's another one. Boop. Put you here. I was just about to move everybody up here, but if they're going to keep coming out that quickly, I don't want to get caught in the middle. So let's try one more dry run here before we start moving everybody. Once again. I have to wonder if this is what the developers thought would happen. Like, is this the way they saw this coming out? Because it's pretty boring, I'll admit, but, you know, it's pretty safe strategy. Hey, amen. Like what you like. As long as you're not hurting anybody, go for it. So if I remember correctly, the only thing I have to do is there's a hero. Oh, that's interesting. He's not even coming after me. Hope that my people will take care of business there. Alrighty. Yep. All right, there's not much left. Okay, I'm interested to hear how this goes. If I'm playing in like a one-shot, you know, I can have fun with just about any character. I'll find a way to have fun, however I need to. But my general preference, and also if I'm like trying out a new game, I'm always interested to see how they handle magic. You know, if it's a D&D-ish, Pathfinder-ish game, then I kind of already know, but something that maybe does something unique or different, I just enjoy finding out how they handle magic. It's kind of a touchstone for me as far as like games I like. It's the same thing with like if I'm playing a superhero game, I want to know how they handle a speedster. Because to me, that's sort of what makes or breaks a superhero RPG. If you can figure out how to make the Flash fun to play, where they're not overpowered or nerfed, but they're just like, I'm a speedster, I can do the stuff a speedster can do, but it's still a balanced game and fun, then I think you've cracked the code. Ooh, chaotic evil. That I'm not going to say it's a deal breaker, but it would depend on the campaign and on the player. Oh, there's my guy. All All right, so it looks like I just got to get you back. No, I have not yet checked out Marvel 616. I'm sure I will, but I wasn't going to pay for the play test. And I'll be honest, that everything I've seen about it has not been exciting at all. I don't know Matt, but I know him on Twitter. Like, I mean, he has absolutely no idea who I am. But I generally like him and like what he's done and want him to be, happy and everything. But I think that the Marvel game has been a colossal disaster from everything I have seen so far. I hope I'm wrong, but that is my opinion as of yet. Because I just don't know who the game's for. Because it seems like it should be for people who love the movies. And they're like, hey, what's this role-playing game thing? I can be Spider-Man. I can be Doctor Strange. That sounds cool. Let me do that. Instead, it seems like it's for people who already know how to play role-playing games, who are into it, and then they just want to play a superhero version. Like, I feel like it needs to be a lot less crunchy than what I'm seeing, and just, yeah. So it has not had a positive, I do not have a positive opinion of it. Hopefully I'm wrong. Absolutely. Hoping that it's wonderful and fun and brings a whole bunch of new people into the hobby, and I'll eventually get it and be like, oh, this is the greatest game ever. But I don't think so. I have very little doubt that there has been a lot of cooks in the kitchen when it comes to that one. But it just still, I mean, you have a multi-billion-dollar corporation that someone in the room should have been like, hey, this game needs to be like really quick and easy to play. It doesn't need to be very math heavy. So I don't know. Again, if I was making the game, it would have been very different. But no one's going to pay me to make that game. So, hey, more power to you. I'm just looking to see if there's actually anything else. Oh, there's a treasure chest. Can I get in the treasure chest? No, I cannot. This dude is slow. Come on, man. Let's go. I think I just have to get him out. I hope I don't have to actually get everybody out. That would be kind of annoying. But since there's nobody else here, I might as well get started just in case. Oh. Can I not control these guys? Yay, there we go. All right. Outcome victory, of course. Never any doubt. There was some doubt. Didn't lose anybody. That's pretty important. All right. So let's see what our next mission is. The Forest of Elwyn is a strategic key to securing the Borderlands. An outpost near the southeast edge of the forest will serve as your stronghold. The king has assigned one of his knights to aid you. Yay, we get knights now. So that your task of ridding the area of Blackhand's dark means may be more readily completed. All right, so basically this is another kill everything mission. All right, so we will save the game here. We'll try. Save game. Fifth mission start. And we will pick things up here hopefully tomorrow. So Yeah, again, in the right game, I think that could be a ton of fun, but it would absolutely have to be the right type of game. I'm just one of those people that I'm not a fan of the, not necessarily like secret trader, because I don't think that's exactly what you're talking about there. Again, it has to be the right combination of factors before I would enjoy either playing that character or playing a game with that character. But if you had fun with it, that's all that matters. And I hope you had a good time hanging out today. Maybe I'll see you in the future. Again, my plan is to keep playing through Warcraft until I can't. So either I get through all the missions or I just get to a point where I can't beat the game, which is certainly possible. Usually Monday through Friday around 1-ish is when I start. I usually wrap up around 2 no matter what, because I got kids to pick up and stuff. But I do appreciate you, Sumke, hanging out as always. Safi, it was nice to meet you, and hopefully I'll see you in the future. But till then, everybody have a great day.